What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Patman, and I'm coming at you with a podcast. I can't even call it a Forcecast anymore because we've rebranded the channel. And Forcecast just wouldn't sound right with Gameaholics, which is what we named the channel. It's just me today. Poor Chadzilla could not be here. I just want to get some apologies out the way that I'll get into the rebranding of the channel, and then we'll get right into the news. So, apology number one coming from me and Chadzilla, we're sorry that we haven't been putting up as much content as we usually do. We almost do a video probably every day or every other day. It's been, I just did some Mortal Kombat stuff, but besides that, it hasn't been really much new stuff on the channel. And we do apologize. I was just gone for a week. My parents came down from New York, and I live in North Carolina. It was my birthday, so I was hanging out with family. I don't get many chances to do that. I probably see them once or twice a year. So I was gone for a week, and I apologized. Next time, I'll definitely have like a plan in place where I can upload videos while I'm gone or something, do something cool. And then Chad's just been super busy, and he's been working on rebranding the channel for us. And that's why you haven't seen many videos from Chad, but you will be seeing more of him soon, hopefully. We miss him. So that's why I'm coming at you with this alone today. But it's okay because you guys love me, right? So, rebranding the channel. Triforce Gaming Network is what we used to be. We are now Gameaholics. Me and Chad are huge Workaholics fans, and he looks like Adam DeMamp from that show. You guys, look up a picture of Adam DeMamp if you haven't watched Workaholics and tell me that's not Chad's celebrity look-alike. We decided to do Gameaholics. We're working on some cool stuff, cool new intro that is pretty legit that Chad's been working on, and that's probably the best way to describe us. We love drinking. We love games, and if you are a addict to something, you're a aholic. So we're Gameaholics. Boom. That's why I'm calling this Gameaholics Anonymous. Uh, this is going to be the name of our new podcast. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoy the new channel, the rebranding, all that good stuff. But let's get into the news of the week. It's been a few weeks since we've done a podcast, so I'm going to cover a couple things maybe from last week. I think the Battlefront stuff was from last week. Mia, can you stop it? Mia's biting me over here, trying to distract me. All right, well, the very first thing that just came out today, which I hope is what people want to see if you're tuning in, is Black Ops 3. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 reveal trailer went live today. Mia, stop it. No. And I'm going to go through the stuff that's been confirmed and some rumors maybe, but the first things first, I'm going to say my favorite thing for last because there's a lot of stuff I'm disappointed about. So PS4, Xbox One, and PC only. I don't know what's going on with Wii U. I expected it to be this gen only, which I was right, it looks like. But I was thinking a Wii U would definitely be in there, but we'll see. Maybe there's more to that. Maybe a port is coming later. There's new specialist characters, kind of think like a la Destiny, where you have 3 different classes and they all have different abilities and things like that. But with Black Ops 3, each specialist character in multiplayer has a different look, different voice, abilities, weapons, and more. So they haven't really gone too much into detail with that. Now, here's something that's pissing me off right here. I like Advanced Warfare. I think it's a nice change of pace. It's definitely better than Ghost. Ghost is just a big pile of crap. I do not like the EXO jumping, though. I think T. Martin pointed it out that in old Call of Duties, you knew where choke points were. You knew where people could come from. In Advanced Warfare, you have no fucking idea where people are coming from. They're everywhere. So I don't like that. I like kind of, strategizing and knowing, hey, well, search and destroy could be here. Well, instead, I got a guy coming up above me or below me or boosting to the left, catching me off guard. I look back, there's not a guy there. I run for him, I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then the next thing I know, I'm getting shot from where I just looked because the movement is crazy. Take that for what you will. Maybe you guys like that. But that is coming back in Black Ops 3. There is thrust jumps. Now, they're saying they're not as high as exo jumps. They're not a double jump, so we'll see. Wall running is now going to be in Black Ops 3, so, kind of like Titanfall. But the difference here between Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and Titanfall is that you can actually use your gun while wall running, while thrusting and doing all that crazy shit. So that's interesting. Big disappointment here is no dolphin dive. Dolphin dive, dive to prone is gone. It is not there anymore. It is now like a slide, and you could chain together moves. Stop it, Mia. You could chain together moves like wall run, jump, slide. You could chain together stuff. They're trying to focus on that. So that's you just can't make a shooter these days without all this movement stuff. It seems like Titanfall started it. Halo 4 had like thruster packs, then Titanfall wall running and jumping, and Advanced Warfare, and then Halo 5 is now going to have this thrusters and stuff, and now Black Ops 3. So obviously this movement is the new fad in FPSs. So a couple more details. Unlimited Sprint is returning. That was from Advanced Warfare as well, which is cool. A big thing is 4-player co-op campaign. There hasn't been co-op campaign since World at War, which I never played the campaign. So it'll be interesting to see that. I've always wanted co-op campaign in my Call of Duty games. I love Halo's campaigns. I love playing with buddies. It makes it funner. So this should definitely be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. The maps are designed to allow boots on the ground play style. So they're saying you don't have to do all this exo jumping and wall running, which I don't get. Why even have that in the game if you're not going to need to use it? It's common sense that high ground usually is the better area to be in when you're playing a shooting game. So I don't get what they're gonna have to come through with some sick map design if that's true. So we'll wait on that. Now November 6th release date is confirmed, and that's a Friday. Usually games launch on a Tuesday, and Sony and Nintendo, I believe, usually do stuff on Fridays. Now, rumor is that Sony is actually getting the exclusivity access to Call of Duty this year, which is hard to imagine because Xbox is always like almost you could almost think if you didn't know shit about video games, you would almost think Call of Duty was an Xbox exclusive the way they pushed it. DLC always came out a month early on Xbox at E3 conferences. Call of Duty was huge. So that's a rumor. We'll see on that. Now, zombies mode is confirmed at the end of this trailer that they showed today. There's like 1 second of a zombie ripping through a window, boarded up window like you usually do in zombies. And the best thing that I think was the best thing for me is that there's this new thing called Gunsmith where you could customize your guns, and custom camos are finally making it in. And Treyarch always seems to be pushing the envelope with their customization. They've always been ahead of the game as far as other developers. Actually, Sledgehammer stepped it up big time with Advanced Warfare. I'll give them that. But Treyarch kind of started, the emblem creator, your characters in Black Ops 1, all that good stuff. Well, now you could have a 64 layers to play around with and make your own camos that will be shown on 3 sides of your gun, which is awesome. So I'm guessing the left, the right, and the back of the gun. So that's going to be sweet. That's awesome. I am really looking forward to that. Now, all this stuff taken into account, Black Ops is my favorite sub-series of Call of Duty. Black Ops 1 is my favorite Call of Duty. Black Ops 2 is like my third favorite. It goes Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2 for me. And then Modern Warfare 4 if you guys were, or Modern Warfare 1. Modern Warfare 4 is not out. Modern Warfare 1, Call of Duty 4 is my number 4. So Black Ops is really close to my heart, and I'm gonna pre-order. That's another thing. If you pre-order, you get beta access. Yes, there's a beta. Call of Duty 4 had a beta. There hasn't been one since for Call of Duty, this is gonna be awesome. I love betas. Hopefully they release it early so they can take feedback into account. But I will wait for the beta and judge to see if I'm going to buy this game. I'm gonna pre-order it, put the $5 down. If I don't like it, I'll put the $5 on something else. But I'm really worried. I'm a kind of a hypocrite. I always like Call of Duty. I hated Call of Duty sticking to the same old formula. Oh, the same thing every year, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, don't like that. But now I kind of want them to go back to the old ways. I actually wanted a World at War game. I wanted a World War game because I'm sick of this futuristic setting. I play enough Halo and stuff. I don't want it in my Call of Duty. I want them to switch it up. I want them to change it up. But I'll see how it goes in the beta. I'm definitely going to be live streaming that for you guys, and we'll see where it goes from there. But that's enough of Black Ops 3. We'll keep you guys updated on all the Black Ops 3 rumors and all that good stuff. Another rumor coming out was the Gears of War 1 remaster for Xbox One. And if you remember, Black Tusk Studio said there is no Marcus Phoenix collection happening and that they are working on other Gears projects, though. Now it's saying that Brink and Dirty Bound developer Splash Damage is going to be working on the Xbox One remaster of Gears of War 1. This game features improved lighting, increased texture quality, and we're told that the multiplayer runs at 60 frames per second. I would expect to see more on this at E3. You're going to see more from Gears 4 or whatever the next new Gears of War entry is in the franchise. You're going to see that at E3 from Black Tusk, but I'd expect this Gears 1 remake to be like, oh, hey, by the way, this year coming Gears of War 1 remake. Or maybe I would think Gears of War, the new entry in the series, will come out next year, so they should probably release that one this year. Maybe they don't want to take the thunder from Halo, though. We'll see. So that's just some Gears of War news. Now we're going on to Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, which I was really looking forward to, and now I'm not. And here's why. I'm going to go through some facts for you guys. So, cool thing is Vader and Boba Fett confirmed as playable characters. Always cool. So play as the baddies. Another cool thing, switch between first and third person, so you can play good old Battlefront third person, or you could go Battlefield and go first person. This is made by the Battlefield developers DICE, by the way, if you didn't know. Destructible environments are confirmed for this game, which is I'll have to see how that works. But they said it's not going to be as extensive as Battlefield. So maybe that's good. You could drive an AT-AT, fly a TIE fighter, or X-Wing in atmosphere. There is no space battles in this game, which is supremely disappointing. I figured they, think outside the box, do something with the space battles, and with the power of these current gen consoles, that they would be able to do something cool with that. Nope, not doing it. So that is extremely disappointing. It is up to 20 on 20 players for 40 maximum. There's going to be other game modes with less, obviously. 4 planets confirmed: Tatooine, Endor, Hoth, and Sullust. Once again, I said no space battles. Co-op modes, but no campaign, which is another disappointing thing. No single-player campaign, no story-driven kind of thing. It's going to be probably pieced together story crap. Co-op modes are, I guess, maybe like a Spec Ops. They're going to be like missions. And then on December 8th, this is kind of cool, there's going to be a free DLC, The Battle of Jakku. And that's going to be a bridge between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. If you guys have seen the new Force Awakens trailer, they're on a desert planet. Not Tatooine, but Jakku. And so that's going to bridge the gap between those, which is cool. Now, disappointing thing is no prequel areas, events, vehicles, or characters. That sucks, because the prequel did have, take what you want from the prequels, it had cool areas. Characters, the vehicles, yes. And it just doesn't feel Star Warsy, You would think this is a Battlefield game we've been waiting years and years and years and years for, and you would think they would go all out and give us a bunch of content, but they're only giving us 4 planets, no campaign. It sounds like a Titanfall or a Destiny to me, where it's just not enough content. Now, you can make the argument, got an argument with a buddy about Destiny having enough. He says it has enough content. And I just don't think it does. Even the campaign is like a co-op campaign or co-op mode. It doesn't have a story, and neither probably will this co-op mode. So that's basically, and then you got the PvP, which you're going to have, and then you got the raids, which honestly, the raids aren't. I mean, the Fall to Glass was awesome. Crota's End, it's like a horde mode. It's just waves upon, mobs upon mobs upon mobs of enemies. And that's all the campaign was. So if that could do better, and then with Titanfall, it didn't have any game modes. And it didn't have guns, a lot of guns for a shooting game. You need to have customization of guns. And hopefully DICE will go all out with this. Supposedly there could be like a battle log kind of thing, but it's not going to be like battle log. So hopefully it's not, because I hate that kind of system in Battlefield. The menus and crap are super confusing to me in Battlefield. So November 17th, it is getting released for PC, Xbox One, and PS4 here in the States. And then for my boys over there in the UK, November 20th. Besides that, I mean, you guys have heard my opinions on that. I'm very worried about I'm very worried about the content. They definitely have promise, but I'm very, very worried about it. So let's go on to a couple other tidbits here. Visceral Games, who, if you know, made that awesome game called Battlefield Hardline. Game was terrible. I hated it. They're rumored to be making a Star Wars game, an open world Star Wars game, which is interesting. And I didn't know this, though. You guys probably know this. EA and Star Wars franchise owner Disney, of course, signed a 10-year multi-title deal in 2013 that makes the Mass Effect publisher, EA, the exclusive creator of the new Star Wars games. I did not know this. So a 10-year deal. So 2023. God, they'll be making Star Wars games. So EA is a pretty evil publisher, much like an Activision. So hopefully they can actually get this right. They don't seem to be off to a good start with Battlefront, but only time will tell. Can't judge a game until you play it. So I'll shut my mouth about that. Now, a couple other just like little tidbits of information. The Witcher 3 has no load times and is an open world game, obviously, which is pretty impressive. So it's interesting to see how that works. I think Microsoft just got, like some fan backlash because they showed 1080p, 60 frames per second gameplay, and Xbox One version does not run at that. That was the PC version, and Microsoft got backlashed by fans. Xbox One version, I want to say 900p, 30 frames, which kind of sucks. That's kind of disappointing. So man, I can deal with 900p, even 720p, and 60 frames. I'd rather have my frames full 60. I don't know if that's going to change before launch. We'll see. But that's definitely on my radar. I want to play that game. I didn't like Witcher 2. I didn't even play Witcher 1. So hopefully this one knocks those out the park. And it's supposed to be like a 400-hour-long game, which right up my alley. I love long games. I don't know about you. I like games that take my time. I got a lot of time on my hands. I got 2 kids, and that's it. And my wife supports me. So, she lets me play my games and shit. Gotta love her. So I got time on my hands. Now let's get into the juiciness of Destiny here, okay? So Destiny. Ooh, looks like I'm going to be playing Destiny again. I have this season pass, so I have to play House of Wolves. And we're going to talk a little bit of House of Wolves details here. So legendary armor and weapons can now be upgraded to max level with Etheric Light. So Fate Bringer, all that good stuff from Vault of Glass, and all your armor and stuff can be upgraded to max light level. And now exotics can also be upgraded separately without resetting their progress, which is nice, not making us reset. They're also getting rid of those commendation things, those stupid things that were just there to make you play the game more, just to buy armor, just to put another barrier from you buying newer armor with the vendors. That's gone now. You could actually redeem it for, I want to say, faction XP pretty soon, which is good. All right, so new weapons can be reforged with new perks at the gunsmith. Holy shit. Holy shit. The gunsmith is actually going to be relevant. I haven't seen him since I was about level 10. So that's going to be cool. This feature was previously only available on Iron Banner, if you guys didn't know. Making the gunsmith useful again at post level 20 players. And now the speaker, he actually has a purpose besides buying cool looking capes. All-purpose material exchange, including Ascendant and Radiant materials, Glimmer, and Motes of Light. Very cool. I like that. Finally, they're working their way here. It sucks that we had to wait this long. I think this stuff is going to be free. Even people who don't have House of Wolves, you're going to be able to do this. So new social space, Vestian Outpost. And I believe you can go here too if you don't have the DLC. You just can't do the missions and stuff. So new NPCs to be introduced include Petra Venge, main story agent, much like the Heiress. Varix, Warden of the Prison of Elders, which is not the raid. No, we're not getting the raid with House of Wolves, which is very interesting because they promised us the raid in the description of House of Wolves. It said experience an all-new raid. That's why I purchased the season pass, because I love the raids. Not getting one. Very disappointing in that. That's a big middle finger from Bungie to the fans. So this could be probably like a horde mode, this whole Prison of Elders thing. Which is cool. We'll get some lore on the Prison of Elders, because if you remember, what's his name? The Archon priest. They said something about the Prison of Elders with that, so we'll see. Brother Vance is a Trials of Osiris handler, and that's that PvP tournament kind of thing where you have to get a golden ticket to get in and stuff. It's cool. And then there's also new trolley Cryptarch. So we got a new Cryptarch at this new tower to fucking troll us and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun, guys. And then tons of new ships, weapons, and armor, which it should introduce greater player variety. Thank you, Jesus. Max level cap raised to at least 34, which I heard is rumored to be 35. We'll see. So yeah, that's it. That's all my notes on the main gaming stuff for the week. Besides that, I'm really excited for Destiny just to get back on with the boys. Hopefully it's entertaining. Black Ops 3, I'm going to have to reserve judgment for it until that comes out. The beta, I'm going to go pre-order probably tomorrow at GameStop and get that beta access. We don't know when the beta's coming out. I'm sure we'll get more news as we get closer to E3. Besides that, apologize again for being away for so long. I'll be doing a Halo 5 Guardians news thing tonight for that Hunt the Truth thing. I missed it last week because I was out of town. So I'm going to go watch that and probably do a little tidbit on that. And then I'll get into the new stuff. So stay tuned for a video tonight. And then I'll probably be playing some games today, guys. So if you guys want to hit me up on Xbox One, OXI space AM space Batman XO. Hit me up on Xbox Live. I got Advanced Warfare, Borderlands, Dark Souls 2, Skylar the First Sin. I got the Borderlands Handsome Collection, Halo, and Destiny. So, and Mortal Kombat X. Just got that too. That game is awesome, by the way. Go out, try it, watch my videos on it if you guys want to see some gameplay of a terrible fighting game player. But besides that, that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. And this video will be uploaded to YouTube if you guys missed anything. I talked about Black Ops 3, Star Wars Battlefront, and Destiny, House of Wolves expansion. So check that out. And until next time, guys, Patman out. Say bye, Mia. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.